Hey everybody, welcome back to the Paste Studios. We are now live with Rhetoric. Man, thanks for being here.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Yeah, dude, we're stoked that this worked out and you're have taken the time to come do this with us today. So we're looking forward to 3 songs off the current EP, Behind Closed Doors.
Yeah.
And can you tell us a bit about the first song you're gonna do?
Well, Behind Closed Doors just came out today, which is crazy.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I still remember, I texted my best friend because I remember there was a pivotal point a year and a half, 2 years ago where I was like, you know what, this is what I wanted to do since I was a kid. I'm going to do this music thing. And I was sitting with my best friend from college. I was like, isn't it crazy that we're sitting here and I'm telling you about this, and in like a year and a half, my stuff is going to be on Spotify and iTunes, and like a little bit after that, I'll be singing for people in public again on tour. And she texted me last night. She was like, I can't believe like that I got to see it go from I'm going to do this to it actually happening. And this first song was the first one that I put out. And the reason that I put it out was because it's kind of the story that I've kept behind closed doors. When I first moved to New York, I had an internship in a magazine, and it was unpaid. And all I knew was that I wanted to be in New York City and figure it out. I didn't really care what the means was. And by the time I got to the end of the internship, I had made so many connections that I really wanted to stay in New York City, but I didn't have any of the finances to stay in New York City. So I resorted to like sleeping in a McDonald's that was up the street on Delancey and Ludlow. I think it's Delancey and Ludlow, right at that Essex train station. Yeah. I'd stay on the J train a lot, whatever would go to the airport, because I felt it was like the least embarrassing way to sleep in New York, because I had so much stuff with me. You know, my insecure self is like, well, if they look at me on this train, they just think I'm going to the airport, so it's okay. I can deal with it. And it was just something that I never told anybody until I decided to write this song called Shelter. And what's crazy about it, too, is now I do live in my own apartment in New York City, and that's when all this stuff is coming out. Like, I was still nomadic. I hadn't been, before this December, I had not been in a single city for more than 10 days at a time. So yeah, this song it's very personal, and it's very specific in the story that it's telling, but it's also just to kind of show that as human beings, we need like some sort of consistency. So when I say shelter, it doesn't necessarily mean a house. It could be in somebody. It could be in your own happiness in your own head. And I just used this very specific story to.
Well, good for you, man. Congratulations for turning experience like that into art. And that's not what everybody would choose to do with an experience like that. People could take it and just be bitter and furious about it. So good for you for making this out of it.
I'm glad you say it like that, because I'm disappointed I didn't wear my shirt. So my mantra is turn your insecurities into art. And like that's what everything is based off of. When I wrote my first song for this project, I tweeted that, and I was like, wait, that's how my mind works. So, yeah, this one's called Shelter. First time ever performing it acoustic. Let's do it.
Walk the line, but I keep on tripping. Between what I have and what I'm missing. Second hand, I'm Pip like Charles Dickens. Second hand of the clock just keeps on ticking. Stuck in my room and I don't wanna go outside. I can never feel alone with all these thoughts inside my mind. Please call the doctor, 'cause it's Mr. Run and Hide, here to take over my life 6 feet under. And every day I wake up, just wanna get back in my shell. Reality is calling, blocker number on my. I just wanna move out, have a place all to myself. If anyone can hear me, all I'm saying that I want a shelter, a roof over my head, $1 to my name, the the air out of my bed. I wanted shelter, a place to call my own. No more suitcases zipping up my home. Some time to be alone. Order number 2 with the fries. Sleeping in the booth on the side. Still hungry, but ain't nothing left. Wishing things were just going right. Call my parents, tell a bunch of lies. Can't talk, now my phone died. Low battery on my face. On the streets asking God why. Why am I stuck up on this roller coaster ride? I see everything from here, but can't reach it from the sky. I throw my arms up even though I cannot fly. Spread imaginary wings and pray to God that I don't try. Every day I wake up, just wanna get back in my shell. Reality is calling, blocker number on my, I just wanna move out, have a place all to myself. If anyone can hear me, all I that I want a shelter, a roof over my head, $1 to my name, the air out of my bed. I wanted shelter, a place to call my own. No more suitcases zipping up my home. Some time to be alone.
That one's crazy to play acoustic because in my production, it's so big that to strip it down like this, it's so big to the point where it's like a routine when I go out and play it. Mm-hmm. Like I'm just like, okay, I'm bopping to my beat and I'm doing it. Whereas this one, I'm legitimately in my head, sometimes not even feeling that I'm strumming and singing and just thinking about the times and like when I was writing it and reliving it. So that was a crazy experience.
So this, how about, all right, choose your own adventure next. There's 2 directions that I wanted to go next. One was either to talk about Led Zeppelin, because all I can think about when I hear 12-string guitars is Led Zeppelin, and I know that you have been obsessed with that band from a young age. Mm-hmm. The other thing I was going to ask, either way is totally valid to go, is about the production elements on the album, and if you want to talk specifically about some of the production elements that we find on the album versus the way you the way you arranged today.
What if I give you both?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. It's because the headband. He's wearing a headband, everybody, and I love it. So Led Zeppelin's my favorite band. That's the only band. I wasn't allowed to watch MTV as a kid, but I did have the Led Zeppelin Live at Madison Square Garden DVD. Yep. So that's the only band that I loved, that I knew their faces. Like, I kind of knew their backstory, and I just loved. Like, I have a Sunburst Les Paul because Jimmy Page had one. And the thing that I loved about Zeppelin the most is that every album, you could tell it was a Zeppelin album, but every album was different. Houses of the Holy is my personal favorite, but it's like you can have a Led Zeppelin folk song. You can have a Led Zeppelin like early metal song. You could have a Led Zeppelin blues song. You could have like a Led Zeppelin pop song. You could have anything, but it was still Led Zeppelin, and they made it successful. And I always wondered why, other than all the music exposure that we get on the internet, why do I like making a bunch of things that shouldn't fit together? And I really truly can trace it back to that. Like, they made whatever they liked and just crushed it. Yeah. And that goes into the production. Like, on that production, it's a super hip-hoppy beat with organs, and then the drop is like a halftime super EDM, like heavy drop, which kind of pushes it home. And so to strip it back like this, is crazy. I feel like sometimes I'm really focused. I call myself a writer, producer, singer, like a songwriter, producer, singer, because that's where I feel my order of talents is right now. And I feel like stripping it back like this, I mean, it made me finally realize the words again. So as much as I love the production, I think that's why I was originally going to come in here with like a TC Helicon and do the voice thing and do the loops and all that. And I was like, wait, this is the first chance that people get to actually hear and like see the emotion that I go through doing it. Like it's just you guys in the room. But yeah, it's
the internet too. I mean, all the love is pouring in right now. People are stoked on what you're doing. So everybody out there on the other side of the screen is stoked as well.
Well, tell them thank you.
Yeah. You just did.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know which camera goes close in on me.
Oh, that one right there.
This one in the middle.
Yep.
Look at this. So last night my project released, and of course, release week is when you get sick. So I have a splitting headache right here. Whenever I hit high notes and I'm going like this, it's like half feeling it, half going my head. And if you can see it, my left eye is like poofy. You see that?
Yep.
Yes, friends. I don't know what it is, so I'm not trying to be a jerk with these glasses on, even though I do wear them everywhere.
They look awesome, dude. Good luck with the eye. I hope it's not anything
problematic. Do too. I really hope so. I set a doctor's appointment for later today, and I never go to the doctor, so that's like a big step.
There's a high barrier to entry. Me too.
Yeah.
Well, right, so you're doing 3 songs off of Behind Closed Doors, and again, congratulations. That's just out today. And can you tell us about the second one you're going to do?
So the second one is called Right Here, Right Now. And this one actually is the first song that I made that I went, this is my sound. Because coming up, I've been in the music industry for a while on a DJ side. And my plan with DJing was always as just, you know, the ends will justify the means. Like, this is an easy way to not only network and make money, but also progress in the music industry. But deep down inside of me, I never felt fulfilled because I wanted to tell my own story. And I'd always been scared to really tell an unapologetic me story. Like, this is me. I don't talk to people about this. And I moved into this Airbnb. And the first day I woke up and I said, whatever 4 chords I come up with, I'm going to write a whole song to it. And I'm going to make it really personal. And maybe nobody will ever hear it. But from my heart and my soul, I need to make something that's truly about me and like my own story instead of trying to make stuff that I think will work. And I made this song called Right Here, Right Now. And yeah, later that day I tweeted out, turn your insecurities into art. And that's where it all started. So this song is like the inception of Behind Closed Doors, and actually the very first song that I've ever completed in my life. Like all the way through. Not like, oh, I've completed it on guitar, like fully production, mixed it, mastered it. This is a complete pop song. Yeah, so it's this one will always hold a special place in my heart. So this one's called Right Here, Right Now. I gotta remember how to play it too. This is all my first times. So.
Lost deep in your timeline, I've been swinging through our old vines. Such a beautiful jungle, had to fill it up with landmines. Amazon full of purple rain, every drop says remain the same. Till the levee can't take it, flood the gates for the mainframe. Kisses sweet like Adobe, Photoshop out of old me. Cut and paste my emotions, peel the layers back slowly. Got a chamber full of secrets, locked up you can't see shit. Mad eye with the mood, said I just want you right here, right now. But I keep it to myself, honesty don't always help. I know that you got a missing somehow. Lying Now we're lying to ourselves. I just want you right here, right now. But I keep it to myself. Honesty don't always help. I know that you got a missing somehow. Lying next to you in bed. Now we're lying to ourselves. Eggshells for the floorboards. You were supposed to say I love you more. All my expectations under the rug and out the door. Backflip off the high dive. Perfect entry into your life. Now I'm drowning in the deep end. Just the victim of a drive-by. Missing things that we never had. Burn stains on the mattress pad. Burn holes in my hoodies. Newports down in Trinidad. Relationships like Babel, trying to see the different angles. Love song in these headphones, if we could get them untangled. Sorry. I just want you right here, right now. But I keep it to myself. Honesty don't always help. I know that you got a missing somehow. Lying next to you in bed. Now we're lying to ourselves. I just want you right here, right now. But I keep it to myself. Honesty don't always help. I know that you got a missing somehow. Lying next to you in bed. Now we're lying to ourselves. These secrets inside, best go run and hide. My lips are coming loose and both my hands are tied. These secrets inside, best go run and hide. My lips are coming loose. 'Cause I just want you right here, right now. But I keep it to myself. Honesty don't always help. I know that you got a missing somehow. Lying next to you in bed. Now we're lying to ourselves. I just want you right here, right now. But I keep it to myself. Honesty don't always help. I know that you got a missing somehow. Lying next to you in bed. Now we're lying to ourselves.
Thank you, all 6 of you. Biggest audience at acoustic performance yet.
Man, thank you, dude. It sounds great. Everybody's commenting right now is loving it and feeling the versions, these versions acoustic. So thanks for arranging them like this.
Oh, thank you for having me here to do them. It's like, it's one of the biggest things that I always had to battle with. And I think putting out music, I think the first thing that helped was putting out vlogs, but putting out music is chasing perfection. Because I think as any sort of creative, it's the idea in your mind is perfect to start, and to put it out, there's so much pressure. So to put out music and still know, like, I could have kept going with it. I could have, kept adding to the production. I could have changed this line. Maybe it would have been better. But going, this is how it was in the moment, and living with it and being able to see progression, I think has been so cathartic for me, not only in my creation, but in my life.
Yeah, deadlines are helpful to the creative process in that. I mean, you could spend it, but it turns into Chinese democracy if you do just spend forever and ever on it. You're making it fractions of a percent better.
Yeah. And that's how it is with this acoustic stuff. I was like, this is the first time, I'll say it now that I've done 2 songs. I didn't want to say it at the beginning. This is the first time that I've played acoustic guitar in front of people, I think since I was 16 in a coffee shop.
Really? Well, dude, than's for doing it for us in this
Here's
room
the
and for the internet out there, man. Yeah, it sounds great.
So that was one of those things. I was like,
because you're a very do-it-yourself. I mean, you did literally everything, if not mostly everything on this album, right?
Everything. Yeah. So I did everything, even the cover art. So I built the cover art, and I'll do like a making of video of that later on. Because right now I just want people to sit with it. Because I had this room in my head, and I was like, I want to make this room. So I just went out and did what was necessary to make that room happen. And all the cover art for the singles are all parts of the room. My Shelter music video is coming out soon also. I forget the date, but it's coming out soon. And that one, there's a lot of symbolism in it. And I think the reason I did it myself was because I want people that get on this early and find me this early to know that they're subscribing to me and they're not subscribing to whoever I was working with at that time. So for the good or the bad, it's also good for me to know, like, if you're my fan, you really like me, because this is everything that I did. And as I progress, it'll move on.
Yeah. Well, dude, thanks again for coming and doing it. So you've got a third song to play off of Behind Closed Doors, which is out today. If you're just joining us and did not know that, it is out today. So again, man, congratulations on the release.
Thank you.
And can you tell us about the third song?
I forgot on the last song.
I'm gonna do that too.
Yeah, I was like, I just want water right here, right now. Oh, so good. Isn't this amazing entertainment out there? Watch me drink water and hold a guitar. I think getting back to the perfection thing too, like coming and doing this, I was like, I can't wait to see the progress of how I arrange it acoustically, what I do. Like what I'm doing right now isn't even what I did in my bedroom yesterday. So it's, I can't wait to see where it goes. It's something I used to fear is now like a really motivating thing to me, which is super nice.
Well, that is all of us. I'm looking forward to hearing this. And yes, third song. Say it one more time. What's the title of this song?
This one is called Not the One. We're back on the 12 string. And Not the One. Actually, instead of telling you about it first, I'm just gonna play it. All right.
Alone, but I'm not lonely. Yeah, yeah, you might be one, but you're not the only. No, we're going so fast, let's take it slowly. Yeah, yeah, I swear it's the truth, it's my testimony. Whoa, 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 you're not transparent all the time. Your glass house, big glass of wine, getting stoned and crossing lines. I only wish we saw the signs. I'd stay up all night, it means I'll get a single text from you. Even if we fight, you lay here right beside me, not in the mood. I know you're always right, there's not a single thing that I can do. I always say I might, but I never let myself accept the truth that you're not the one for me. Sweet Tannenbaum sitting in my living room took away her freedom and tore down the forest she is from. Wildfires burning her desires, now there's ashes on the floor, my hands are dirty and I'm feeling numb. Sweet Harriet, perched upon her chariot, searching for her freedom that she won't find in this area. In an ocean, lost in the commotion, cause her underwater kingdom is just built in an aquarium. Not transparent all the time. In your glass house, big glass of wine, getting stoned and crossing line. We saw the sign. I'd stay up all night if it means I'll get a single text from you. Even if we fight and you lay here right beside me, not I know you're always right. There's not a single thing that I can do. I always say I might, but I never let myself accept the truth. That you're not the one for me.
I like how my go-to after all these is at the Olympics, because it's in my head. I'm like, I did it from the bedroom to here. You did it, man.
That was good. That you conveyed all that. That was a good maneuver. I like it.
Screenshot this.
Rhetoric, man, thanks again so much for coming through and doing the session. Behind Closed Doors is the EP. It's out today. And thanks so much for coming through, and all the tour dates, which there's not dates right now, but as there become dates, you're gonna announce them on the website's Tier.
It's Rhetoric backwards.
Rhetoric backwards.
I made that because I didn't. Ooh, excuse me. Sorry, internet. I didn't want to be like, I wrote it, I produced it, I mixed it. So I went.
So
blah blah blah
Kiro
by
was
Rhetoric,
involved
produced
too.
by Curateer.
Oh, nice.
But it's open to interpretation on pronunciation. I'm not gonna get mad at you if you Karater, whatever. People say Rhetoric wrong, so.
Well, so the tour dates will be up there. They'll be up at your Facebook. All the places you'd expect dates to be.
Facebook, Instagram,
the album is out right now, as of today, behind closed doors. And
it's
thanks
out
for
right here, right now.
Thanks for playing, man. We'll hopefully see you here in the studio sooner than later when there's.
Yes, when the next one comes out.
All right.
Paste will have to be first.
Sounds good. Thanks, man.
Thank you.